obviously saw you drafted a tight end right away, and then you drafted a versatile running back, and they says, what are they doing with that offense? Are they trying to change it around a little bit? I guess I ask you, will the personality of this offense change a little bit, do you think, this year?
I don't know about the personality. We have a lot of the key guys coming back. We just added a few more weapons, and Tyler Eifert's a great one, and Giovanni's a great one, and Kobe Hamilton might do some good things, and we added some 3 linemen later in the draft that's going to continue to push our other guys. But anytime you can add depth and some more weapons to your offense, it'll make you better, and these guys will.
Some guys who maybe we thought were really good, will they be competing for jobs now? I mean, maybe.
Well, that's the beauty of when you start to develop and have a good core football team, and as you add pieces, then there's going to be competition at all spots. And that's when good teams become great, when you have competition at all spots and you're able to draft the best player as opposed to need. And we didn't have a lot of major needs. We were able to draft the best player like Tyler Eifert. We didn't absolutely need a tight end, but when you have one available like that with his ability, you had to take him. And now we have depth at all positions, and competition in camp will be very, very good.
What does this offense have to do better than it did last year?
Well, we ended on a sour note, obviously, in Houston. Had a miserable first half, and something that's stuck with us all. And we all have to step up our game, from the left tackle to the right tackle to the quarterback to the receivers to the coordinator to the line coach. Everybody has to do better to get to where we want to get. Losing in the first round of the playoffs is unacceptable for us, and we have to continue to strive to take that next step and win a Super Bowl. But it starts with everybody, and myself included, and we just got to do a better job.
Yeah, there were things on the line that you didn't expect last year that you had to put pieces together in. When you look at it now, you got guys that have a year's experience because of that, or several games experience. Will that help you? Do you think that'll
help out a lot?
Year?
It'll help out a lot, just not just the line, but Marvin Jones getting the key reps that he got, Mohamed Sanu getting the key reps that he got, and then you talk about the center, Trevor Robinson. We never expected in a million years that he'd be our starting center at the end of the year. He's a rookie free agent from Notre Dame, and
he didn't expect this.
Yeah, no, he didn't, but he did a great thing. And Clint Bowling moving to left guard. He's a right guard, backup center. We didn't ever expect him to be a starting left guard that early, but I think anytime you have a chance to play meaningful downs in big games and perform, you're going to learn and get better and figure out what you have to work on in the off-season, strength-wise, conditioning-wise, technique-wise, and it's always a good thing.
I would also think you see them in different conditions rather than just see them in practice. Now all of a sudden you're thrusting a guy into a position that's maybe a little uncomfortable for a while and see how he reacts to things.
Yeah, and that's the part of everybody has to be able to play multiple positions. From the receivers, the backs, the tight ends, they have to be able to line up in the core, outside, in the slot, and it's very important for everybody to play different positions. Dennis Rowland plays right tackle, right guard. He can play left guard. He can play left tackle. Tyler Eifert's going to have to play tight end. He's going to have to play some fullback. He's going to have to play outside at receiver. So the more that people can do, obviously, the more depth we'll get, and the better we'll be.
What does Andy have to do to elevate his game?
He's done a lot already. From his year 1 to year 2, he got better. But we have to get better around him. I have to get better for him, and he just has to continue to play the position. All great quarterbacks continue to get better each year, and I think Andy's on pace to do that. He works hard. He's got a great knowledge of the system. He's comfortable. He's confident. I don't think he's going to let any negative press hurt him. I think he's very confident in his abilities, and he's going to take the next step needed to become a great quarterback.
You've given him more weapons. Do you worry about overwhelming him with weapons?
Overwhelming him with weapons? I don't think you can do that.
Yeah. Options, maybe.
Yeah, I think if I'm ever a quarterback, I want more weapons than less.
And you've been a quarterback.
Yeah. But I think he's excited about it, and the more you have, obviously, the better you'll be. And when you have a system of plays and progressions and all that stuff, when guys can win in different spots, it makes it a heck of a lot easier for the quarterback.
The hard knocks crew's coming here. Do you worry about what you say, what you do, how the guys react to you, or anything?
A little bit. I just worry about saying something that gets taken out of context, especially towards the players. I just hope that nothing comes out negatively that I might say about a player in a meeting that should stay in a meeting. That's the only concern I have. Other than that, I think it's good for people to see what type of guys we have, how hard they work, what type of people they are. And, we have a great group on offense. They're all good people, and they work hard, and I think it'll be fun for the people to see what kind of guys they are.
added John Connor now.
John Connor, we added last year.
Yes. How do you see an innings there?
He played last year when Chris Presley got hurt against Baltimore. So he played in the playoff game, and he'll come in camp and compete. Chris is still trying to get back from that injury. We moved Orson Charles to fullback also, so that'll be interesting competition in camp.